Okay, so I'm recording this at the end because as you'll see in the video, I found a reviewer that actually knows what the hell is going on here. But I figured I'd throw this in at the beginning. Hello, hair. So what is mostly happening here is GameMaker presets that have just been sprite swapped, so on and so forth, to make the laziest possible asset flips known to man. This person here, Obey the Fist, as you'll see later in the video, I find his review and their GameMaker Studio asset flips. Yeah, they are also known as several other names, as seen here. Gail Suska, Soska Games. Those are two names that I briefly look into, but for the most part, you will see this large ring of truly despicable, quote-unquote, indie developers that do nothing but asset flip and make everything worse for other indie devs. So, yeah, stick around. I've got no humor here. This is a very serious video, and I am very, very pissed off. Okay, so this video is well, overdue in my eyes. I will preface this by saying I don't have a script. It's gonna be ranty, all that. It's just, like I said, it's been long overdue. I found some very shitty developers slash publishers. They all seem to be in one little ring. I don't know if it's a money laundering thing, like what this guy right here says, which Lufia 22. So what kind of criminal organization are you laundering money for? Yeah. This person's a man after my own heart. These developers, these fucking developers, Khukhrovr / Bitlock Studio / High and Wide, Kovalevviktor, Kazakovstudios, handmade games via Kazakovstudios, Kovalevrme, Gales Corp with a space, Gales Corp with 2 spaces, and then Louie Incorporated and Enoops also seem to be related to Gales Corp, if I'm not mistaken. They are all in cahoots. I did also find in my journeys another group, Atomic Fabric, that do asset flipping shit, particularly through their Karakuria team. But they might not be related, but I thought I'd throw them in there anyway. So this video is going to be covering, well, these developers. I've got a list of games where they are identical games with maybe like an obstacle moved somewhere else or not there, with just different sprite swaps, all that shit. Like I said, it could be money laundering. Who knows? But it's disgusting. It needs exposing. They need to be removed off of Steam. There's no two ways about that. Also, I'm a very pale person. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Okay, so I got that added to the list. You will see what the hell I'm talking about here. It's bad. And I'm not even going to be covering, like I said, every single one, because there are just too many to cover. Hold on. We might even have, yep, we have yet another, hold on, that I missed. Okay, got that added. So, let's pull that back up. It's bad. When you see me stop. Okay, yeah. So we're just gonna start from Undead Menace here. Okay. So, oh, and one other thing about all these, the majority of them are going to have different developers for every single one. That's just a completely random developer, and they will have exactly one game to their name, with some exceptions where they will be featured on multiple. I don't really know the extent of that either, but there are too many to count, and I don't want to sit here and just go through every single game, write down every single developer that I find, because that's just going to take up a lot of time. It's going to make this video God knows how long. So we're going to start with this game here, Undead Menace. Well, actually, sorry, we're not going to start here. We got to still go through the publishers here. So we got the Khukhrovr, we've got the Kovalevviktor. You can see all their games listed. Got Kazakovstudios. And they're going to be... Did I miss another? No, I don't think I did. No, okay. So yeah, these just are absolutely disgusting. Actually, wait. I might have another. Endless Mahjong. Who had Yummy Mahjong? I think you did. Yep. Okay, another to add to the list. Give me one more minute here. Like I said, you can tell it is bad when I am still finding more games that fall under this. So Kazakovstudios, Gales Corp with no space, Gales Corp with one space, and they even feature themselves in the same bundles. It's just ridiculous. And then Gales Corp with two spaces. And Louie Incorporated and Enoops. Like I said, I don't remember where I connected Enoops and Gales Corp. I believe there's one that is shared between them. But the Louie and Enoops, there's one that is just completely fucked between the two of them. So we're going to go ahead and get into that list. We saw that one game, horror, whatever, Undead Menace. We're going to go ahead and add that to the list real quick. Bullet Grinder's probably another one, but at this point, screw it. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, well, you get the idea. The Undead Menace. There are already 5 games that do this. So, we're going to start with this series of 6 games here. Princess Sarah Adventures, Pixel Trouble, Mindbot Expedition, Tiny Hill, and Happy Summer Quest. 2 of these from Khukhrovr. We got Tiny Hill from Gales with 2 spaces, Kazakov, and Kovalevviktor. So, let's go ahead and take a look at Princess Sarah Adventures. Take a look at all that. Drink it all in. Let it play for just a minute here. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, see that? All good, right? Shrink that down. Now let's look at Pixel Trouble. That looks a little familiar. They do change this. Like I said, they add some changes. I bet this isn't even going to be the worst of it. We got Mindbot Expedition. Why does this also look so familiar? This one is identical to Pixel Trouble. Look at that. 2 collectibles. All they do is make the same game, maybe change one thing, and then sprite swap. You see this shit? Are you seeing this shit with Kovalevviktor and Kazakovstudios? And let's take a look at this developer shit. Lucky Villager. Oh wow! Look at that. This developer under Kazakovstudios, we've got yet another game to add to this fucking list. What was that, Kazakov? Yep, that was from Kazakov. We have 2 from the same publisher and same developer that are literally identical. Look at this. And sure, it's 90% off now, but $10.99 normally. A completely mismatched assets. Completely mismatched assets. It's disgusting. So we got Pixel Triple, Lucky Villager. What else? Spoils of War. Is that going to be the same? Is that going to be the same? No. Okay, this is different. I believe there is another couple that are in this vein. But we have two from the same developer under the same publisher, which they're all the same anyway, doing the same fucking game with different sprites. Same exact game. And before we go further, one thing you'll notice, they will all, except for the ones that somehow manage to get, you know, a bit of traction and actually get some level of following, you will find they all have 10 or 11 reviews where there will be one negative and all this, yeah. And you will also recognize, you'll see some familiar developer or reviewers. This name pops up a lot. This name pops up a lot. We'll get into that as well. But let's just finish up at least this section of games. So we got that Mindbot Expedition, Tiny Hill. Huh? Got internet. What's going on here? Okay, we'll pull it up in Steam. Observe. This one's more like, this one's based on the Princess Sarah adventures. This one is that. So there are two different versions of that. I don't know why that happened. But Tiny Hill. Happy Summer Quest. Wow. And this one's also like Princess Sarah. I know this one's like Princess Sarah. The other one, its own thing, barely. So we got Happy Summer Quest. This is yet another like those as game. Bullet Grinder, Happy Summer Quest. Oh, they did Undead Menace. Okay, okay. Wait. Yeah, those are both from Khukhrovr. Cyber Runner 2048 is different. Sort of. But, okay, so we got Princess Sarah. Yeah, we got all these games. And we already looked at Lucky Villager. That one we found. Okay, so we got those. Now, before we go further, I want to talk about the review stuff that I was mentioning. So I've got a few examples here. The descriptions in most of these games will be this. A single paragraph that makes little sense. And peculiarities, nice graphics and nice soundtrack. Occasionally, it'll reference who made it. I don't trust that these are the actual things. They're actual creators at this point, because there's nothing trustworthy about this. But here we go. So we've got, they will always be, yeah, Heaven Keepers, Fun Quest, Robo-Avenger. Most of these games will have a single paragraph and then two peculiarities, occasionally three. There is one on the identical games list that I can think of. Just can't think of the name. And then you'll see names that pop up between them. This one, Death. Super short reviews, very much so paid for. You'll see hashtag Lemon. You'll see Monstro a lot. Lemon, Death. And these are two different, these are from Sharp Trouble. This is from V Fighter 2000. Both games we'll be looking at. Dead Moros is on multiple. Yes, that one's clearly, that one's got to be a paid for thing. That, I mean, 8,190 products in account. There's no way. Anyway, so there's that. So yeah, you'll see a lot of common names between them, and a lot of similar description structures. So let's go ahead and close out these, go back to these identical games. I want to show the most disgusting aspect of these with these next two. Cookies. I don't know what. Whatever. And Deep Night Runner. We're gonna start with Deep Night Runner. These are just stupid endless runner games. Sure, it's 90% off right now. But when I first did the research for this, none of these games were on sale. Absolutely none of these games were on sale. So this was just a full $24.99 for this. And again, there's the single developer for a single game under this publisher. There's that description, one paragraph and two peculiarities. For this price, Steam full game. Yep. So this one. Interesting. They do pop up on multiple, but anyway, there are some reviewers that will do negative reviews on this to help balance things out, but I don't know. That one I'm actually not so sure about. But all these positive reviews for a $25 game that is just a shitty endless runner? Yeah. Simple analog mix of Mario and Flappy Bird. We run and collect coins, dodging obstacles. It's a pity you can't change the volume inside the game. Sending instruction represents a run in action and is a jump. Does that make any sense to you? Reminds me of a game in the browser when there's no internet. Yep. Graphics and animations are good, but more content should be added to the game. Best game I've played, definitely a steal for the cheap price. September 10th. No. Yeah. No, sorry. It's not. Jump. Great. Run or die, Ghosts will never catch me. Excellent runner with nice graphics and sound. I advise. Just absolutely bullshit reviews. So $24.99. I thought, okay, that's the upper limit, right? That's about as expensive as they're ever gonna fucking charge for this shit. Wrong. Let's go take a look at Cookies. I fucking hate that name. 75% off right now. But like I said, none of these were on sale when I first looked at it. You ready for this? $49.90 fucking 9. $50. Same UI, different sprites. That is all these people do, and it's all positive. And this one's from Kovalevrme. I mean, if you didn't need any more than this, you got literally two of the publishers are Kovalevrme and Kovalevviktor. Kovalev, between the both of them. Fucking hell, man. So this right here is just, yeah, Cookies is a 2D runner made in a pixel style. So I don't know where the C is there. Oh, right, they took it because they are a cunt. So we got multiple ones for this because this one's developed by that publisher. So we got more, yeah. 2D runner, but boy, Tawny, a cookie lover. Tawny must score a lot of points to wake up. Tony has always been a very happy boy. He always liked to eat cookies, but there were never enough of them. Falls asleep. Okay. Graphics by Lenstroy UI. Music, Lenstroy UI. You know what? Let's look up Lenstroy UI. Steamfocus.ru. CD keys. Interesting. And this is all there is for Lenstroy UI. Huh. Yeah, I don't read Cyrillic, and I'm not about to pull out my fucking Russian to English dictionary. GG deals. 16 people? Really? Official stores, historical low. Yeah, no. So that when we search the Lenstroy UI, this is all that pops up. Including results for Tony. Why? Okay. Lenstroy UI. Oh, here we go. Nope, it's still the same thing. Videos. Oh, it's probably pulling up Lens Store. Yeah, okay. So yeah, Lenstroy UI is this. That's it. Those three fucking things pop up. That is your extent of graphics by etc. etc. but $50. This one is the one that infuriated me the absolute most for hopefully obvious reasons. And if you fucks are watching this, Kovalev, go to fucking hell. Get the fuck off of Steam, stop money laundering, and fucking shove a goddamn sandpaper dildo up your fucking ass. All you're doing is making everything worse for everybody else by pumping out shit after shit after shit. So, that's those two. And we could probably just close that now. All right. Now we got 4 identical games. This was where I first noticed, because I browse a lot of games on Steam. So, Industrial Trouble and Long Journey, those two popped up for me. Let's go ahead. How many games have I viewed in my queue? 14,477. I love Steam window shopping, right? So I've seen a lot of games. So when it starts scraping the bottom of the barrel, I start noticing these things. And it all started with Industrial Trouble. I mean, we didn't, but, you know. It's amazing that everything is on sale right now. They know that it's not going to sell at all. But, so Industrial Trouble, I saw this pop up. I'm like, okay, interesting. I like the sprite model and all, or, you know, I like the character sprite. All that shit. Okay. Looks like a simple little platformer. Probably wouldn't buy it, especially for $10.99. And then you got, again, disjointed asset packs. This, yeah, okay. How about we look at, search. Search. HeroTube. Okay, we're not going to look at HeroTube. Lezob? Lezob, not Lesbo, please. Rock art. Okay, so yeah, no. These are just completely, they're bullshit. 100%. Anyway, so Industrial Trouble, this is where this is the first one I saw. Very boring and monotonous. Let's see here. This is another one that I've seen on a lot of them. DM. And this one has 61 reviews. This one got seen by a decent few people, right? Actually, let me check this. Okay, yeah. So Industrial Trouble. Then, literally in the same series of 10 games, you know how it queues that up? Or how the queue works? Long Journey. Huh. This seems familiar. Identical platforms, or platform placement. Identical sprite placement. Identical enemy placement. It is the same exact game with different sprites. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, this one's by Kazakov. This one's by Kovalevrme, or Army, which we all know they're the same fucking people. 100%. Okay. Had to double check. Then we've got Far, Far Away From Here and Fishy Business, Kaza and Gales Corp. Long Journey. Here's Far, Far Away From Here. Same fucking deal. Same platform placement. Same everything. Disjointed asset packs. Fishy Business. Again, the same thing. This one has, well, more, or it's ones that at least look almost like they belong together somewhat. Like, this is the most actually put together. This is Gales Corp with a space, by the way. You can see that right there. And then, let's see, this one, just part of the Gales bundle pack. So, yeah, we got these 4 games, Industrial Trouble. Let's just put them all at their start. Just compare them right side by side. And then it's Kazakov, Gales, and Kovalev. Tell me that this is okay. Because I can then just call you a liar, and because it's not okay. It's not. Do you see this shit? So these two were what spawned this whole, like, holy shit, I should look into this because something is going on here. It's fucking disgusting. Okay. Serious blocks. We'll come back to that when we get down to Enoops. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's close these four. Now we've got V-Fighter, Space Egg Shooter, and Shady Business. Well, Shitty Business. Notice the UI, the really, really obscenely bad aspect ratio. Just everything's so crowded. All that shit, right? Boom. Okay, Space Egg. Different ships, different sprites, same UI, same fucking aspect ratio, same wobble. Actually, is that even identical fucking enemy placement? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. It's very similar. It's got the same spawning, not the same patterns, but the same spawns, spawning numbers and behaviors. All right. So Space Egg Shooter and then Shady Business. It goes World War II, but it's still the same fucking UI. Still got that same wiggle going on. Still everything bad. So we got those three there. That's Gale's Corp with 2 spaces. Look at how fucking awful that is. You can't even actually properly search that. And then Space Egg Shooter is also one with 2. Yeah. Is also from the 2. And then Kazakov is V-Fighter 2000. Another set of really shitty ones. And then we got 2 from Kaza and 1 from Cook for Spooky Mahjong, Endless Mahjong, and Yummy Mahjong. I forgot to close these out. Okay. These are all... I love this kind of puzzle game, which is... It makes me mad and sad that this kind of shit is happening. So we got Spooky Mahjong. We got Endless Mahjong. Same thing, but different developers. Wow! DOS 47 and Simple Koos. DOS 47. Yeah, single developer. And then Yummy Mahjong from Khukhrovr. And then Japan SSJ. No, never mind. There was one that was a similar name. Anyway, but they are all the same fucking thing. Once again. Once a fucking again. Same thing, different sprites. Okay. So that takes care of that. And then these were the... Okay, so Robo-Avenger and Sharp Trouble were the second games that I noticed were a fucking problem here. So originally I thought that the problem was exclusive to... Oh no. Kovalev, Kazakov, and Khukhrovr. Alright. So Robo-Avenger and Sharp Trouble. Okay. We see a ladder, we see an enemy, some jewels, ladders, etc. Robo-Avenger. It's got that same description style, all that. Sharp Trouble. Collectibles, enemy firing a projectile, different sprites. He actually dies this time. No ladders, though. There is a difference. They are different games, because this one doesn't have the ladders. You know? Completely different. Khukhrovr, Kazakov, Hidden Object, Dungeon Crawl. They also had just all these fucking tabs. Oh, hey, this one. Yeah, Cosmo Blaster Exodia. It's a side-scrolling one. Unlike the other shooters, but it still has the same wobble, the same fucking UI, all that. 10 reviews. Robo-Avenger first. Okay, so that one just has, again, single developer for a single game. 11 reviews. Let's go see if we can find some familiar names. Freak. Yep. Oh, yep. He is 100% a paid. The other one, they've got to balance it out, so they got to pay for some negative ones. So this one, pretty good platformer, definitely worth the money. At $10.99 regular price when you, yeah, definitely bought it at full price, March 16th, because this sale, this only started this month. I know for a fact because I was still looking at it in September, these games. And all these reviews are on the same fucking day. I just noticed that. March 16th. Look at that. March 15th, 13th. Okay, Danica 9. That's another one. There's that Monstro again. God see. My dear. All of these fucking reviewers you'll find across most of these games. Okay. So Robo-Avenger and Sharp Trouble. You saw those. Mecha Guard, like I said, I couldn't actually find the other one, but I know I saw it. Alright. Welcome back to Louie and Enoops. Kovalev and Kaza made Samurai Story and Bloody Rampage City. They're thankfully these got at least a lot of negative reviews because they are very shitty Hotline Miami clones. You even have health in this one. And then Bloody City Rampage. This one, I mean, they aren't necessarily identical, but they're just really, really shitty clones. So figured probably a good idea to throw them in, especially considering the publishers being what they are. And again, oh, this one has a second one. There's a fucking gnat, and it's bothering me. Anyway. Okay, so there's that. Now we got Skeleton Troubles and Alien Hunt, both from Gales Corp. But one of them is, it's from 2 different Gales Corps. We got Skeleton Troubles here. I think the Cyber Runner might be closer to this one. Anyway, Skeleton Troubles, 1 review on this one, thank goodness. 814. Oh, for that pack. $4.99. This is the least egregious of all the prices. Not bad for chill. Lucky me the dubious honor of writing the first English review for this asset flip scan. Ha! GameMaker Studio asset flip. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Asset flips and other fake games, as Valve calls them, are harmful to the industry. In line with dishonest. Yep. Immediately at launch into daily indie game shovelware bundles and has a massive scam price of $5. Even if this wasn't just an asset flip, it would be garbage. Impossible to recommend. Thank you. Thank you. All right, templates. Yeah, okay. So they're all GameMaker. Oh, what the fuck? Damn, son, you got a lot of games there. Okay, so, oh, right, I'm not logged in. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep that review up because that makes me happy. I've got something to reference back here. I hadn't actually seen that. Alien Hunt. Same fucking thing. So I guess it's a GameMaker studio thing. I didn't really know that. So yeah. Again, $4.99. Got this fucking bullshit. There it is. Gales Corp. Galezuka. Or is it Galesuzka? Suska Games, and probably a few others. Ha! Perfect. You know what? No. Thank you, Obey the Fist. Thank you so much, because I didn't know. I didn't know where it was pulled from. But, yeah. Fuck yeah. Thank you. So, I keep forgetting I'm not signed in. Alright. So, yeah, we're gonna... that's insane. This dude's super fucking active. And I'm very thankful for his existence. Okay. So, we'll probably end up leading the video with that. Yeah, Gales Corp. Galesuzka. We're gonna have to look at that now. Let's pull up our other thing. Galesuzka. Oh, wait. How do I search? Publisher. Here we go. Sort by publisher. Galesuzka. Oh. Let's see. Any that I recognize? Trash Yard. Wow. That's literally what they are. Gale Suska bundle. Okay, so I don't recognize any specifically from there. What was the other one that he had mentioned? Sosiska Games. Okay. Let's check out that. Sosiska Games. Okay, Lobster Game. Patriots back to civilization. What the fuck? Fart part? Elon's Dream, Wild Times, Underwater Rescue, Dinosaur Race, Village Defender. Okay, so these seem a little different from what we're looking at here. But thank you nonetheless for pointing this out. Yep. Okay. So we'll lead with that. And then last but not least, these three games. Two from Kazakov and one from Khukhrovr. Angry Rocketeer Frenzy, Dungeon Explorer, which how dare they fucking use that name, because Dungeon Explorer was a great TurboGrafx game and an odd sequel on the DS and PSP. And Lab Bioterror. Starting in the top left corner, wave survival spectacle fighter. It's a spectacle fighter. The only fucking spectacle here is you fucking clowns. Actually, no, that's an insult to clowns. My first job was a clown in a haunted house. I know clowns. These are just a fucking trash fire by trash people that deserve nothing but trash in their lives. They are fucking awful. Okay. So Kazakovstudios, Angry Rocketeer Frenzy, and then yep, here we go. Another start in the top left. This one, Dungeon Explorer, right? Another simulation, robots, tactical combat indie. What else? What else you got here? Okay, not much. Okay. Fucking utter bullshit. And then Lab Bioterror. Again, same fucking thing. Voltec. One game. Kyokli. One game. Kazakovstudios is Kazakovstudios. So, you know. The one that they're listed as a developer for are these. Leaper. Anyway. So, those are the games themselves. This video, I hope, helps bring light to this utter fucking bullshit. It's not okay. Oh, right. No, we're not done. We're not done. Gales Corp's Mysterious Blocks. And then we got Louie and Enoops. We're going to go ahead and pull up. Okay, let's close those. All right, Space Turbo 1 and 2. Now, this is an odd one. Space Turbo 1, $10.99. It's on sale for 80% off. Louie Incorporated. Release date, May 24th, 2022. Space Turbo 2, $24.99. 80% off. May 24th, 2022. A game and its sequel released on the same day under different publishers and developers? This one ended up popping off, which is really sad. Really fucking sad. Yeah, they are literally just tube slide games. I played plenty of games like this. I do like the genre, but this is not okay at all. The fact that people are actually buying this one is incredibly sad and unfortunate. But let's go ahead and take a look at Enoops further. Let's look at some of the Slaughter Cannon 2, blah, 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 Boom Crash. Just physics crashing games. They got, like, Enoops and Louie focus on 3D stuff, mostly. Okay, maybe I lied. Crash Forts 2. Where is it? Holy shit. Titan Hunter. What one was that? Look at what? There was one. There was a game in here somewhere. Wait, is this developed? No, that's publisher. And they're using that goddamn low poly asset pack that everybody goddamn uses for their stupid shit. Nothing wrong with using asset packs. But for the love of God, does everybody have to use this low poly one? Okay. Deadly Threat. This one I actually had on my wish list at one point, too. Okay, so I can't find it under this, but for Louie Incorporated, we've got Block Breaker 2 and Prototype Blocks. It's all just block puzzle shit, 3D ones. Block Breaker, Sacred Cubes, and then we go to Mysterious Blocks. Developer Enoops, publisher Gales Corp. There we go. That was the connection. Same fucking thing. So Enoops and Louie Incorporated are all part of the same, are part of this strictly because this is their own. This is the only thing that had them connected. If they didn't have the developer listed as Enoops, then yeah, it would have been just fine. They would have gotten away with it, sort of. But yeah, no, Louie Incorporated and Enoops and Gales Corp and Khukhrovr and Kovalevrme and Gales Corp again with a space and Gales Corp again with 2 spaces and Kazakovstudios. Fuck yourselves. Go to fucking hell, you stupid pieces of shit. I fucking despise every last one of you. You do not deserve to be on Steam. You barely even deserve to be breathing the same fucking oxygen as indie developers that actually fucking care, actually fucking put effort into their work. You are dirty pieces of shit sullying a good thing. So fuck you, you stupid motherfuckers. Wanted to, and then adding this at the end here, forgot about it while recording everything else. So Atomic Fabric with their Kazakovstudios team, all that shit. I found them through Van Up. They charge, this one is one of the worst. They charge $50 across the fucking board. Across the fucking board. For asset flipped games. It looked like this one, Jelly Adventure. This is that shit you see on stupid fucking Facebook ads from those absolutely abysmal like mobile game things that are just all with this fucking style, whatever the hell you want to call this, ultra minimalist polygon bullshit, which nothing inherently wrong with a minimalist polygon aesthetic, but when they all look like this, that's a problem. So Jelly Adventure, $50 fucking dollars. Get 11 reviews and all positive. One of the best games of all time. Oh, what? Okay. Nice chilled out game, simple and easy to play, more like a mobile game though. Yeah, no shit. Heck yeah. Greatest works of our time, blah, blah, blah. Good game with nice graphics, meditative, calm gameplay. These are, oh, hey, wait, no, Daddy, I know I saw them. I know I saw Daddy. Dead Rabbit. So these have their own series of absolutely fucking shitty things, but they are still using game features instead of peculiarities. It's 3 points. It's still a very similar description structure. Moyano and Kintsugi, they have both reviewed games from the other devs earlier in the video. I have seen them. But Van Up, this is the only one that I saw that had a reviewer that was honest and mentioned where specifically. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna join their Steam group. But Zigzag Infinite Runner game. So let's look at Van Up. Right? Not even worth the $5. Zigzag Infinite Runner. $20 asset. That is the same thing, just with a different camera angle. Well, I mean, the Van Up has a different camera angle. Okay. Yeah, it's really bad. Their Korea team is part of Atomic Fabric, I guess. And they are apparently known for asset flip games. And I mean, you can see something like this and be like, yeah, okay, I see it. Oh wow, this is a game to finally dethrone fucking Pizza King or Sneak King. Pizza King, what the fuck? Burger King pizza is the pizza for you and me. All right. So yeah, I just wanted to throw those in there. This one has a direct reference to exactly what asset was used. They're still shitty, has some of the same reviewers, and infinite all their games are $50. Yeah. Valve, please, for the love of God, get these fucks off Steam. So yeah, that was my little expose, I guess, on a very, very shitty bunch of, or a bunch, or one, maybe just small little group of little shit stains on indie development. Yeah. Get them the fuck off of Steam, Valve. Please. Police your platform. Get rid of this bullshit. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. If you made it to the end of the video, great. Good for you. Does nothing for me. Cool. Sweet. Love you anyway. Peace.